Hello everyone, Babar here from Bilal Consultancy Limited, and today I have with me Mr. Mohammad Khurram, who is an expert in lean manufacturing and operational excellence. And today we are very much delighted to be here. आज की इस सीरीज के अंदर we are formally going to announce the launch of our upcoming Lean Six Sigma live session series. Keeping in an account the recent queries which we have been receiving from the end of the students, from the end of the professionals, either the working professionals or the prospective professionals who are currently in the part of different university program, we have been repeatedly receiving the request in terms of giving a free master classes series. Although our learning management system has been hosting multiple different internationally accredited trainings, which we are also providing in a free context from segment to segment, but then we have decided that we are going to launch this Lean Six Sigma live session series, जिसके अंदर we are going to discuss more than 100 plus Lean Six Sigma tools and techniques in a live session authored by myself, Babar Bilal, and worthy Mr. Mohammad Khurram. So together we are bringing a tremendous value on board. And in this particular series, different guests and different speakers from the end of industry and from the helm of Bilal Consultancy Limited will also be joining us in this particular series. And you will be receiving many multiple case studies along the theoretical background or different tools and techniques in a very simple manner. So our main mantra is to decode the element of complete Lean Six Sigma tools and techniques in a very simple manner. So without any further delay, I would like to now request worthy Mr. Mohammed Khurram to please shed the light कि इस सीरीज को किस तरीके से हम ओरिएंट करेंगे and how is it going to benefit the element of manufacturing personnel specifically, followed by the service sector personnel. Please, Mr. Khurram.
First of all, thank you very much, Mr. Babar. And I think it's a very nice initiative that BGMC have been taking to share the uh, lean manufacturing principles, lean manufacturing best practices to the audience. Uh, as you know that we have received many feedback and many conversation about that we should communicate the lean tool, lean manufacturing best practices in other industries. That means education sector, services sector, banking, hospitality. So we have to discuss in this sessions the specific lean tool implementation in manufacturing sector and as well as in other support functions like HR, like accounts and finance, like administration. So we have to specific discuss the tool that is purely implemented in manufacturing and as well as in other sectors. And moreover, the beauty of this session and the continue that we will continue in future, that we have discussed specifically the tool with practical examples that are already implemented uh, by ourselves, or we have the practical case study that are already implementing in the same other sectors as well.
I think this is brilliant. This is brilliant. So, in the light of this particular series in this specific session, as we are formally announcing the launch of our upcoming Lean Six Sigma different tools and techniques, in which we will be discussing not only the theoretical component of the tools and techniques, but we will also be discussing that how you can take the powerful Lean Six Sigma tools, right, and you can incorporate them within your own department. Either you're working in HR, either you're working in supply chain, either you're working in any diversified medium, you will be able to enhance the value chain of that particular process through the application of these Lean Six Sigma tools, as Mr. Khurram has stated. So, Mr. Khurram, there has been a couple of myths which I would like to discuss about specifically in this session with you. And the first one is that the Lean Six Sigma is only only reserved for the element of manufacturing, right? So please firstly shed a light that how Lean Six Sigma is integrated with the element of manufacturing, and then we will discuss about, followed by your discussion, that how service sector can also take a benefit from it. So please proceed in this regard.
Babar, first we have to discuss that it's actually started, or you can say that the basic is from Toyota production system. So actually, it is started from the manufacturing side, or you can say that the manufacturing, the tool started, or tool has been tested, or you can say that tool has been verified, trial done. All these things has been already tested and verified in manufacturing sector. We have seen that different tools that are not specifically for the specific industry. For example, the one tool like Kaizen, this particular tool is equally applicable, helpful, valuable, or you can say that whatever benefits you can take from this tool, from automobile industry, from textile industry, from shoe manufacturing industry, whatever or what type of industry, these tools are tested. These tools are equally helpful for every type of industry, just to need to understand the concept behind these tools. So it is already, you can say that almost a decade that these in the tools are already implemented in every type of industry, in every type of region, even, or even every type of, you can say that subcontinent. Either it's from Japanese manufacturing industry, American based industries. Either you can talk about the system, either it's Ford model of production, or either is Toyota production model. So these tools have been, you can say that somewhat name has been changed, but the philosophy, the theme, the concept behind these tools are equally helpful, and you can say that now industries are it's their DNA. You can say that these tools are are these companies make their DNA. So everyone who will enter in these type of industries, they are the part of the system. So this is no doubt. You can say that there is no any doubt, no any ambiguity about
All right.
implementation of these tools in
All right.
manufacturing industries. But if we talk about service industry now, the companies, the manufacturer, the you can say that the SMEs are now realize that these tools are equally helpful for other industries. For example, if we talk about
So so specifically when we talk about the element of the Lean Six Sigma within the service sector, then I believe we need to take it into an account as well, that there would be different dynamics associated with it, right?
yes, these tools are, you can say that, equally helpful for other industries. Like we
Yes,
can talk.
I believe we have lost your connection.
Now you can, I think, hear my voice
So
clearly.
all in all, the element of our specific this series which we are launching is now in the order that how any particular professional, either working in the manufacturing sector or either working in the service sector, can take a benefit out of the Lean Six Sigma best practices, right? So in this specific series, we will be specifically talking about that how different tools and techniques, how different elements can be of great importance for the professionals in the different fields and concern. Because at the end of the day, it is very much important and necessary for the professionals to understand its significance. So, in all of our upcoming series, we are going to integrate the element of the theoretical plus the practical case study, which we will be resembling in the different upcoming lectures. And we will be also acknowledging you that how you can use the different tools associated with the Lean Six Sigma in terms of the real time execution of the business process excellence initiatives within your own organization. And while doing so, all of the professionals will be getting a crystal clear understanding that how these specific sessions are going to be of humongous value to you in the long run. So, in this particular regard, what we are currently witnessing is that there has been a change, there has been a trend that many professionals think that these Lean Six Sigma methodologies or the tools and techniques are only applicable into the manufacturing environment. And we want to break this myth, and we will be sharing the practical case studies with you. For example, recently we have been executing a Lean Six Sigma project within the construction company in Canada and one of the largest telecom company in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So in the light of those case studies, we are going to acknowledge you as well, keeping in an account our personal and professional spectrum, that how different professionals can get a benefit out of these trainings. So I personally believe that this is going to be of great value at the end of the day for the professionals, right? So I would request all of you to please stay vigilant and play an active role in terms of analyzing and getting a true knowledge out of it. Because at the end of the day, you will be getting a stream of the knowledge in which you will be learning the significant amount of value in all the aspects, right? So, in this particular regard, in this particular regard, what I would like to acknowledge you now is that all of our next upcoming initiatives, all of our next upcoming different sessions, which we are scheduling in the Lean Six Sigma live session series, they are going to be very much pertinent to the idea that how different professionals can take the maximum value out of Lean Six Sigma and implement within their own organizations. And we are not going to do it in a very tech savvy environment. We are not going to do it in a very, you can say, complex body of knowledge. But what we are going to do is we are going to decode all the particular notions in a very easy to comprehend body of knowledge so that all of you professionals can get a maximum value out of it. Furthermore, I would like to emphasize on the element that all of these sessions, which will be held during our live series session, they are going to be buckled and they are going to be loaded with the internationally accredited certification. Many of them would be totally free of cost under the banner of our CSR initiative, in which we aim to enable the private and public sector professionals in terms of getting the true benefit out of these internationally accredited managerial frameworks, utilizing which they can not only add up great value within their professional career, but they can also contribute a significant value for their respective organizations as well. So this is our long-term vision, and what we aim to do in this particular regard is execute this series end to end. So I would highly request you that all of you aspirants are more than welcome to join this particular series, right? And be a part of this session in which you will not only be learning the fundamentals related to the Lean Six Sigma, but you will also be learning in depth with respect to the A to Z body of knowledge when it comes to the element of the continuous improvement. And in the last aspect, I would like to shed a light upon the element. I believe we have lost a connection with Mr. Huram. So, in the last aspect, what I would like to acknowledge you is that there is a great amount of myth with respect to the application of these powerful frameworks, and we want to break that barrier. Our company has been a trailblazer in terms of bringing these internationally accredited trainings at a globally competitive prices for the professionals in Pakistan. We have been doing it for the last many years, and our aim, following the long-term aim of our company, we aim to build 1 million capabilities by 2040 in all the aspects. And that will not only strengthen the private and public sector of this country, specifically Pakistan, but we personally believe that once we will have a great amount of change agents and business process excellence initiative leaders, then that indirectly also going to impact on the GDP growth of this country as well. Because unless our today's departments, unless our today's companies are not very much up to the mark, are not very much with respect to, you can say, like playing at the global level, then our company cannot truly progress in any capacity. Uh, so I would like to take a final words in this particular session, and that would be that we will be welcoming the feedback from all the professionals in terms of getting a suggestions regarding the topics which you would like us to present, because we will be getting the different speakers and guests on board as well for the execution of this series. And at the end of this comprehensive series, all the professionals, irrespective of their background, all the students, irrespective of their background, they will be able to get a true value out of it at the end of the day. Because all of our sessions, all of our elements, they are loaded with respect to delivering the significant value to the end participants at the end of the day. And we are going to do it without any cost under the banner of our CSR. So all of you are more than welcome to join and take a best amount of value of the board. And we are also receiving some requests with respect to some questions with respect to the series. And the first one is that can any professional join? Can any professional join the Lean Six Sigma initiative and the series? And again, I would like to emphasize again that as we have been mentioning it time to time, that all of you would be able to onboard these Lean Six Sigma skills within your professional career, and that is going to add a tremendous value within your personal and professional life. Because at the end of the day, when we are now talking about a global village, the industries today, specifically irrespective of the manufacturing or the service sector, we are today living in the global village. The company in Pakistan or the company in Vietnam or the company in China can export their product to any particular country in the world, irrespective of the barriers. So I would like to highly encourage you to take a great amount of value out of these sessions and transform your career. Mr. Khurram, can you hear us? Can you please further
Yes,
shed a light on it before we conclude the session?
yes, yes. Yes, Bilal, please continue.
I think. Mhm.
Bilal, also please let us know the time and date to for when this live session has been on your next time, so everyone knows about the timing and schedule, so
Mhm.
people log their calendar as well.
So I believe we have encountered a technical glitch at one of our author site. And for today, This session has been an introductory session for all the professionals, and I would like to summarize everything that in our Unleashing Manufacturing Excellence series, we will be hosting 100 plus tools and techniques discussion along the powerful and practical case studies. And all of those case studies will be aligned for the manufacturing as well as service sector personnel as well. And we will be welcoming the multilingual speakers, the authors, because as our company has been following the true North Star vision of going global, and we have 35 plus countries participants on board. So we want to make sure that the value which we are delivering is not specified or locked by any specific territory. And we are going to unleash this series for all the professionals, irrespective of their background, irrespective of uh, their technical background, their educational background, because we truly believe that no matter what your educational professional background is, you can get a great amount of value out of this Lean Six Sigma. Because there has been a big misconception about this methodology, that this methodology has come out of the blue or out of somewhere. But please understand, all of these methodologies, they stand on the shoulder of the giants. All the gurus, all the technical persons who have delivered a significant impact in the field of operational excellence or continuous improvement, those guys have been a key enabler in terms of the revamping of the body of knowledge which we have today. And with this amount of body of knowledge, you cannot go to the element of, let's say, the today's hype of robotic process automations or the AI unless you standardize first. So firstly, we are going to acknowledge the worthy audience the significance of standardization in this particular sessions, that before scalability, you have to standardize your processes irrespective of the manufacturing or the service sector. And we are going to do it in a one by one session. And we are formally starting this specific series from Monday, and we will be discussing each and every single tool almost 3 to 4 times a week, in which we will be delivering a sessions, a comprehensive sessions, followed by the practical case studies, and then we will be welcoming your question and answer sessions as well. So for now, thank you very much for your time today, and I wish you all the very best. But I would like to request and urge all the professionals connected with our company to spread this message to the masses, because this has become need of the time for the professionals around the globe to embrace these fundamentals and contribute a significant value for their organizations at the end of the day. Thank you very much.